Hello guys, what we got today here? We got screwdrivers. I got Milwaukee USA made versus CRAFTSMAN V-Series made in France. I had a request for this by a good subscriber. Shout out to Don. And I've had the Milwaukee for 8-9 months. I bought them last June. I've had a CRAFTSMAN V-Series for almost 3 months. And Don wanted to know how I felt about the V-Series. Well, my favorite screwdrivers, to tell you the truth, are the Williams. That's my number 1 set. And Milwaukee's been my number 2 set. The CRAFTSMAN, I really just couldn't get, I don't know. I'll get to that in a minute, but I tried to fit them in a rotation, and I just couldn't get past the handles. But that's just me being me, I guess. I don't know. It comes down to how a tool feels in your hand. If it doesn't feel good in your hand, you're not going to use it. The Milwaukee set, that was a 6-piece set, and that was around $60 range. I know it's on Home Depot for $55, and it's on Amazon for $63. I'll leave a link in the description for that. You can get it a little cheaper, like I said, at Home Depot, but I'll leave a link in the description anyways. On Amazon, it'll come to one that says $95, but if you scroll down to the best price, there's one for $63, I believe. And I'll leave a link for the 2-piece set as well as the 8-piece set for the CRAFTSMAN V-Series. The CRAFTSMAN 2-piece set was $27. The 8-piece set is $75 range. So they're relatively the same price range. So that being said, let's grab number 2 here, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's in the house. Take a gander. It is made in USA. I've been using this one quite a bit. I may have got some paint on there or something. I don't know what's on there. But I like the ID markings. I do like the where my thumb goes. You got a hole in there in the middle if you want to hang it on your belt or hang it on the wall. It's got the ID markings on the end cap as well as up here where your thumb goes. I always like buying tools made in USA, guys. And the red is a hard plastic, and the black is softer. It's more like a hard rubber. Feels pretty good in my hands. It's a decent size. It's got the knurling on there, which I absolutely love, on the shaft. The only other screwdrivers I've seen like that are the Vessels. And I love the tip. You got that laser etch tip, and it does seem to grab a screw very well. This is my second go-to set, other than the Williams. So, and I got a lot of screwdrivers, guys. See if we can get that in for you to crack. There you go. See it? It just grips the screw very, very well, and it's been holding up. You can see a few scratches in it, but it's been holding up very, very well. Let's put it next to a 2 V-Series made in France. Handles are about the same size. The shank on the V-Series is a 1/2 inch longer. The V-Series does have the bolsters, I think, in probably all the sizes. I'm not sure. It does with the 2-piece set anyways, whereas the Milwaukee's only got it on the bigger size screwdrivers. So the V-Series has got it beat as far as that goes. I'm not going to go too crazy in depth on this because I've already done a review on the Milwaukee. Let's take a look at the one made in France by CRAFTSMAN. The V-Series, take a gander. This has got like a hard, I don't know, it's almost like a rubber, but it's really hard. It doesn't feel as soft as a Milwaukee. And the edge here and the end cap are really hard plastic. It's kind of hard here in the middle a little bit, but I don't like the shape of it. I could never get past the shape of it and the way it felt in my hand. I'm not saying it's a bad screwdriver. It seemed like it worked pretty well. It grabs the tip of the screw very well. And it's got the bolsters. When I put it on a screw, I got a screw up here. It does grip very, very well. I think the Milwaukee fits a little bit tighter. I'm out here trying to sell you Milwaukee, guys. You know, I'm just trying to give you guys options and choices and let you decide what's best for you. The Milwaukee does fit the screw a little better, I think, but I think a lot of it's got to do with that laser etch tip. And that was one thing I really liked about them. And after using them, I still like them. So it does help. I really do think it helps. And I love the knurling on there. Let's grab it. Let's try to show knurling on a bigger on a 3 here. Don't use a 3 too much, but you can see it on there. So that's going to grip the screw very well, guys. That laser etch crosshatch. Really digging that. There's a knurling again up close and a bigger one. And the bigger sizes do got the bolsters on the Milwaukees. So my overall thoughts, I don't know. I just couldn't get past the grips on a new V-Series. You know, they're not a junky screwdriver. They are a good screwdriver. They fit the fastener very well. I'm not saying they're junk. They're a pretty nice screwdriver. I just don't like the grips. You may like them, you know. You may like the grips. I'm just giving my opinion. You know, we all got our own opinion, right? Take it for what it's worth. I couldn't get past the shape of that or the way it felt in my hand. You may like it. I'll leave a link in the description below for a 2-piece and the 8-piece set. But overall, it's not they're not bad screwdrivers. You know, I don't reach for them. I have a lot of screwdrivers. I either reach for my Williams, and those are made in USA, guys, or my Milwaukees. Craftsman, I tried over and over to like them. I put them in the rotation. They just, I just wasn't grabbing. I just wasn't grabbing for them. And that's how I knew they weren't right for me. You know, it's like when you're working on a car or something, and when you grab a tool, you don't think twice about it. You just grab it. It's one you're familiar with, one that feels good in your hand, one you like. You don't even think about it. It's like instinct. And I couldn't get used to the handles on them, and maybe you guys can. It's, I don't know. Just my thoughts. I really like the Milwaukees. I'll leave a link in the description below for both. The Milwaukees are a little bit more money on the Amazon site. They were cheaper on the Home Depot site. And when you go to the link, it's going to say $95 for those. That's way too high. Boy, if you scroll down, I think it was $63 for the best price on the Milwaukees. And the 8-piece V-Series 1 made in France is about the same price range. It's $75 for an 8-piece set. But if you just want to try them like I did, that's why I bought the 2-piece set. The 2-piece set's only $27 range. That's why I bought the 2-piece set, to see if I was going to like them. So just my thoughts, guys. We'll put them back together here again quickly for you. Both number 2s, head to head here. Here they are. They're both about the same size as far as handles go and length of the shaft, but the tips are a lot different. You'll see that the tips are a lot different head to head. Let's see it there a little bit. Try to get them together here. And to me, that was a selling point because, boy, they just grip the screw good. And when I saw that, and the knurling too, I liked it. So you got USA versus France. Okay, guys, look, comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got those screwdrivers. Let me know if you got these. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, you guys may love those. And that's fine. That's great. I just couldn't get past. It just didn't feel good in my hands. And like I always said, if it doesn't feel good in your hands, you're not going to use it. Okay, guys, look, comment below. And hopefully you have a good night. It's Friday night here. And take care.